Hi, welcome. This is my personal video. I will put my hands on my heart to be connected to my heart. This month we talk about patterns and sharing the information that we were leaving Spain. Uh, and we were sharing it to our friends and to but also to our relatives. And that showed that, that there are patterns we were not even aware of, and they popped up. So sometimes friends were saying things and that surprised us, but it also brought things to light. So it was very interesting to, to talk this time about the patterns we notice and to also understand that maybe in the past time or life we were diving into the, all kinds of emotions or all kinds of ways to handle the patterns, and that was like being the victim or taking it personal. But now we are more watching from a distance and talking about patterns. Oh, I'm so old I don't even remember this. It's more like that I can see that there are some kind of cycles in patterns, and now I start realizing that I am the only one who can stop that. So for instance, my brother, um, communication with my brother was for a long time not really super good, and I tried a lot of times to reshape that communication with him, the contact. And now I'm like, okay, it's what it is, and I'm deciding more and more what does it bring for me? How do I feel in that communication? Do I need to communicate? Is it maybe communication like, okay, we don't communicate or whatever? But it's more like I'm standing more in control in a positive way on how to behave in that. Oh, again, that's a very tough question because I'm not like making notes in my diary from, okay, it's this day does I recognize the pattern, but it is I do realize that they are still there and they are still trying to influence my life if they get the chance. And I start realizing more and more every day, hey, okay, let's be the observer, see what's happening here, and understand what is my feeling in this, and what would be my emotional volcano reaction be, or hey, let's sit down, relax, put my hand on my heart, and check what are the options, what are the possibilities. But answering your question, I think they always influence my life, these patterns, when I let them. Ah, my hand is already on my heart. So being in connection with my heart is like, as I say for everybody, duct tape your hand on your heart. It's the for me it takes away the like I said the eruption of the emotional volcano. It takes away the unthought about reactions. It makes things calmer and gives a momentum to understand and to see and to observe what is really here happening. Because often I talk about my brother in this case, I talked about my mother or my sister in my family, and they're just the messengers. It's me who can change my reaction. Yeah, choosing differently is like stepping back or sitting like the tennis referee on a higher chair, to not to be higher or bigger or better, but just to have a different point of view. Because if you're in the middle, it's like you're reacting like you're have to survive or to fight or to fly or to freeze or whatever. And if you can take a different position, point of view, then it helps, because then you, even if you look from the all possibilities views around, that helps. So it gives you you gain time, and you don't need to react immediately. Maybe you want to, but it doesn't help because it helps the pattern, it doesn't help you. Compassion is like the red line in everything, because compassion helps you to be mild to yourself and also to the pattern. Because if you react in a pattern and you're like, I'm a victim or whatever, the passion and compassion will be helping to soften things, and you soften your reaction and to give you more space to react. Yeah, even if you don't know if you're in a pattern, where mostly in every situation, my biggest tip is, of course, I got to one is your hand on your heart to keep it as much as possible, especially when you feel that some emotions are getting into your field. And the second one is breathe in and take your time. And the very, very, very best tip, top number one is maybe think 3 times, like 1, 2, 3 in your mind. Don't react. Don't react directly.